Ebusiafo mi chiechia mo nyina ema mo nyina akwaba edeba jatabuom TV. This is Showbiz Flavor, Ghana's entertainment aroma. Ebusiafo, Madam says so far so good. You've been supporting the show. Madam na me de akwenye asremo mon subscribe it to the YouTube channel. Mon subscribe it to the channel. Mubetimi edo comment so abba the comment section honum in a more professional way. What you say, you bet me at your commenting, about the comment section in a more professional way. Bet me I like it, and I think so. Bet me I share and showbiz flavor. Abribia me catch them is about entertainment. It's about the creative art and it's about tourism. You know, we are here to promote the creative art industry and the tourism industry in a more professional way. Sa pepepe. Inti ya frame nana asare bedi akobana hene. Ya frame jata buomu jata na ubetimi aframe the Lion Tour Guide. Me na me di dwumadie ho echiame na every August 23rd International Day for Remembrance of Slave Trade. Unen say about slave trade, not as a Ghana, baby, I want to me engine film. When we are speaking about the slave trade history, or specifically the transatlantic slave trade, you can never take Ghana out. You cannot take Ghana out because Ghana was a big hub in terms of slave trade. And when we talk about Ghana, Ghana has most of the forts and castles in Africa. Almost more than 60 forts and castles in Africa. And out of this, almost 40 forts and castles in Ghana. So Ghana has lots of forts and castles. And this is to show that slave trade, Ghana played a major role when we're speaking about the slave trade. So every August 23rd, yeah, the Kai slave trade amani hunu a course so Ghana yempenifoɔ your ancestors be efa ɔya ɔmo na yɛde ebimu good dungeons na yɛde ebimu across the Atlantic Ocean to the other world. So slave trade has been part and parcel of our history, and there is no doubt we can never move away from the history of the people of Ghana in terms of slave trade. So every August 23rd, you remember, and therefore this year also about so this year also about so now the John Judas Square a war Canada. Young Judas Square a war Canada and Pennyfor at the celebration or the remembrance of slave trade na of course International Slave Trade Remembrance Day Omafaso at the assassin edin a war Young Dundas Square a war Canada na Young Dundas Square. It was conceived in 1996 as part of the Yonge Street Regeneration Project to revitalize a decaying entertainment district. And 1998, and the contract, the Brown and Story Architects, after an international design competition into design competition in the year 1998, Brown and Story Architect, omona edin kunim nti omunya akwenye eje contract and as in penny for award contract edema Brown and Story Architect omudi dwumaye at Young and Street regeneration under the auspices of the Young and Street Regeneration Project, not just a so now it was officially opened to the public in November 2002 and formally unveiled in 2003. So it was opened to the public in 2002 and formally unveiled in 2003. So the opening ceremony went on. Now, Me nyina ne say John Dunda Square. Say yato ne din Sankofa Square. Yato ne din Sankofa Square. Na yekasa Sankofa. Sankofa is part of the Edinkra symbols that we have in Ghana. And you know how significant these symbols are to the nation. So, Oma Tunidin Sankofa. And Sankofa simply means going back to your root. Whatever you left behind, go and pick it up. Whatever you left behind, go and pick it up. So that is why we say Sankofa. And Sankofa is part of the Edinkra symbols that we have. So Sankofa simply means go back to your root. So it simply means we are saying a story or passing an information out that people in the diaspora who are connected to Ghana, people in the diaspora who are curious to know much about the transatlantic slave trade should head towards Ghana. They should come back to Ghana. There are lots of African Americans across the globe. There are lots of people living in the Caribbeans. And I want to tell them Ghana is a place they have to come because Ghana is their home. This is where their ancestors were taken from. So they should come back home and get connected to their ancestors in Ghana here. So it simply means Sankofa. And Sankofa simply means go back to your root. Go back to your root. Or it simply means whatever you left behind, go and pick it up. There are many things we've left behind. There are many stories we've left behind. There are histories upon histories about this country we've left behind. We have to go back and pick it up. We have to go back and pick all the pieces up and join to move forward as a country. So Ghana is calling. This is the Sankofa. Sankofa means what I have explained. Yeah, so on the 23rd of August, Jumedi, Echo so Ewo Canada, Toronto, Canada, Mamo Canada, Mutumi called Jumedi and Aseno. We share pictures now, we share videos now a month for a free kente. And you know, kente is one of the most prestigious cloth we have in Ghana. Kente is one of the most prestigious cloths we have in Ghana. Now, kente him Canada, Toronto. Now, Tim say yes. Sankofa Ampa. Sankofa Ampa. So, representing the government of Ghana and His Excellency, the President of the Republic, were the Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, Honorable Mrs. Abla Jifago Mashi, and the Deputy Minister for the Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Honorable James Jachi Kwesen. Honorable James Jachi Kwesen. Ekopie Jumedi and Asema Bibia so Eko Kama. So gracing the occasion were Toronto City authorities. Toronto City authorities EBP Jumedi and Ase. And after the Ghanaian community leaders and members, Eba Jumedi and Ase. And Kwala baby. What tourism, people who love tourism, people who love to speak about tourism, people who love to embrace tourism are more Canada, so the Ghana Tourism Authority team, on behalf of the Chief Executive Officer, Mrs. Mami Efua Huajeto, took the opportunity to promote and market Ghana as a destination of choice to Canadian tourists. What you say? Sell Ghana to Canadians, they sold Ghana to tourists, they sold Ghana to foreigners, they sold Ghana to diasporians and people of African descent. And almost sell Ghana at the mom. So the Ghana Tourism Authority team, on behalf of the Chief Executive Officer, Mami Efua Huajeto, take your opportunity, Emma Ghana. Then there is one thing they didn't leave it out. So the government's flagship program, your friend, the Black Star Experience, and so prominent at the opening ceremony of Sankofa Square, about so on the 23rd of August, Sankofa Square, about so. So this is just to talk about the culture and the heritage of the people of Ghana. Enti, omo di akwenya ema amanfo anom wo dwumadie na sɛ mo nso kasa yɛnkɔ na yɛnkotie deɛ ɔmo nso ɛkaeɛ.
Visit Ghana, the center of the world. Ghana, the gateway to Africa.
Visit Ghana, center of the world.
Visit Ghana, center of the world.
I think Sankofa is one of those words that when you say it, you know it has significance. You know it has meaning. And so as a Torontonian and as a Ghanaian, I couldn't be more proud to be standing here in Sankofa Square.
I think us as a black organization, we really want to encourage the diaspora to go home.
That's right.
So for this to be named after somewhere in Ghana, a word in Ghana, and the tourism board to be out here at Sankofa Square, I think it is a great encouragement to the diaspora to go home, to see what your roots are. It's great that we built this community here in Canada, and it's beautiful that we can all come together here. But I would love to see our people go home and see where we came from and what they can do back home to even help the community back home.
That's right. Visit Ghana, center of the world. And then Ghana also is the gateway to Africa. So this is the tourism passport. And once you read it, you get a lot of information about Ghana. And the tourist map also helps you to navigate the various tourist sites and attractions across Ghana. Thank you.
Sankofa Square. It's a big deal to the Ghanaian community. It's a big deal to the African in the diaspora. It's a big deal to the black community in Toronto. This says we are doing very well. We are doing a marvelous work being a contributors of the economy and also the society to be beautiful. Visit Ghana, the center of the world.
My name is Samantha Summers. I'm the treasurer of the Board of Management of Sankofa Square, and I'm very excited to visit Ghana as soon as I can. Thank you so much for this gift.
I'm Simon, and I'm the vice chair for the Sankofa Board of Management, and thank you also for bestowing this lovely scarf on me, and I also look forward to visiting Ghana. And thank you for having a little bit of Ghana here in Toronto today.
Yes.
Ghana